Last year, something unexpected shook the YouTube world. JackSepticEye, one of the platform's most beloved creators, did the unthinkable. He questioned MrBeast. At the time, it seemed outrageous. Fans thought Jack was being dramatic. But months later, when the cracks began to show in MrBeast's spotless image, it became clear. Jack wasn't wrong. He was just early. It all began with a single viral clip. Jack was on Tommy Innit's channel, taking a lie detector test, when Tommy asked the question no one saw coming. "Do you like MrBeast?" Jack didn't hesitate for a second. "No." Then came the follow-up. "Do you think MrBeast ruined YouTube?" Jack's reply, just as firm, "Yes." The internet laughed it off as playful banter. But beneath the humor lay a truth that couldn't be ignored. Jack wasn't attacking MrBeast. He was criticizing what the system had become. YouTube had changed. What once felt like a playground for creativity and friendship had become a battlefield of metrics, optimization, and dominance. When winning becomes the goal, everything else, creativity, community, purpose, starts to fade. The algorithm started rewarding spectacle over originality. Instead of creating for joy, people started crafting for clicks. Retention charts replaced passion. And that was the world Jack was warning about. When MrBeast finally responded, his defense was simple. He reinvested everything, worked tirelessly, and never wasted money on luxuries. And he was right. No one accused him of greed. But Jack's point wasn't about money. It was about meaning. Because when growth itself becomes the product, the story stops being about art and starts being about scale. That truth became clearer than ever with the Lunchly controversy. Three of the biggest creators on Earth, MrBeast, KSI, and Logan Paul, joined forces to launch Lunchly, a supposed healthy alternative to Lunchables for kids. Prime drinks, protein bars, real cheese, it all sounded good on paper. But once people looked closer, the illusion shattered. The sodium was high. The less sugar claim only held up if you cherry-picked comparisons. Preservatives were still there. And the product leaned heavily on Prime, a brand already facing legal trouble. It wasn't innovation, it was marketing. A new label on an old formula. And when Dan TDM called them out for selling junk to kids, the internet erupted. JackSepticEye stepped in with a line that quickly became iconic. Open quote, "If you mess with Dan TDM, you mess with all of us." Close quote. It wasn't just a defense. It was a statement. Loud and clear. The old guard, the creators who built YouTube with honesty and heart, were taking a stand. They refused to let celebrity influencers sell questionable products under the banner of inspiration. KSI and Logan Paul tried fighting back. Logan dismissed critics, saying, "We're building businesses. If you don't like it, don't buy it." KSI even released a 20-minute rant defending Lunchly. But the backlash only grew stronger. Fans sided with Dan and Jack, and soon reports about Lunchly's health issues proved them right. Then came something even bigger, the AI thumbnail controversy. In June 2025, MrBeast launched an AI tool on his ViewStats website. It promised to create viral thumbnails instantly. At first, people were impressed, until they realized the truth. The tool could mimic any creator's style, study their content, and even paste your face onto someone else's thumbnail. For $80 a month, anyone could become a digital clone. JackSepticEye was horrified. He discovered that his name and logo were used in the promo, without consent. His reaction was instant. Open quote, "What the actual Close quote. He called out MrBeast publicly, saying, "I hate what this platform is turning into." And he was right again. Because if art becomes automated, if creativity turns into code, what's left of the human spark that built YouTube? The backlash was immediate. Artists, editors, and creators united, accusing MrBeast of trying to replace the very people who helped him build his empire. Even his fans were confused. This was the same man known for paying his artists more than anyone, and now he was introducing a tool that could erase them. Within days, MrBeast backtracked. He removed the AI feature, launched a directory to help hire human artists, and emphasized that he valued real creativity. It was the right move, but the damage was done. Because the decision revealed what truly drives the platform: growth over authenticity, efficiency over art, and scale over soul. That's the YouTube Jack was warning us about. His statement, "MrBeast ruined YouTube," was never about one person. It was about how the entire platform began to orbit a single model, a model obsessed with endless growth. Now, small creators are told their work isn't scalable. Their ideas aren't big enough. But since when was art supposed to be scalable? Since when did creativity need a business plan? MrBeast often says his work inspires people and funds good causes. And he's right. No one denies his charity, his generosity, or his drive. But this conversation was never charity versus clicks. It was culture versus conversion. Because a video can change lives, and still change the platform's soul. The Lunchly saga proved that when profit overshadows principle, the internet fights back. The AI tool proved that even the biggest creator isn't above accountability. And together, both moments proved one thing. JackSepticEye was right. YouTube did trade soul for scale. What started as a creative playground has turned into a content factory, a place where numbers matter more than nuance. MrBeast didn't mean to ruin YouTube. But his model became the rule book everyone else followed. Jack's frustration was never personal. It was about survival, for the kind of YouTube that still felt human. And to MrBeast's credit, he listened. He reversed decisions, supported artists, and kept funding change. That deserves respect. But Jack remains what YouTube used to be. A guy who just hits record, laughs with his audience, and stays real. So when he speaks up and says, "This isn't it," it resonates. Because he's not chasing clout, he's protecting the heart of the platform. In the end, MrBeast will keep breaking records. He'll keep redefining what's possible. But this was never about tearing him down. It's about making sure his voice isn't the only one YouTube listens to. Because before the algorithms, before the brands, before the billions, YouTube was about people. And maybe, just maybe, JackSepticEye reminded us of that. Would you like me to prepare a voiceover